All right, now to 7 News Detroit, and it's 7 News Detroit exclusive.
Michigan State University President Kevin Guskiewicz is opening up in his first TV interview about reversing his decision to leave the school.
Guskiewicz took the job back in March of 2024, but in May, Clemson University named him as its next president. Just a month later, Guskiewicz reversed course, choosing to stay at MSU.
Well, now for the first time on camera, 7 News Detroit anchor Simon Shaykhet sits down with him on his commitment to the university's future.
MSU's president did not hold back when he recently announced his decision to leave this school. But now, having reversed his decision, he's opening up about what's changed.
I talk all the time about we're going to be strategic, we're going to be bold.
Less than 8 weeks ago, Michigan State University President Kevin Guskiewicz made the difficult decision to turn the page on the school he's led for nearly 2.5 years, despite record-breaking fundraising, growing partnerships, and student and alumni support. His farewell letter filled with strong criticism of the Board of Trustees and news of a new job at Clemson.
I want to read in your words. Publicly undermining decisions, putting personal interests above best interests of the university, faculty, staff, and students. You made that public for a reason. What was your thought?
Well, Sam, I've always said that in order to solve a challenge, solve a problem, you have to publicly acknowledge that there is a problem. We weren't working together as one team, all rowing in the same direction.
The letter continued, most troubling the actions of some to abuse their access to privilege and confidential information to misrepresent facts, manipulate situations, and selectively use and leak info to promote personal agendas. What about that has changed?
We've had good conversations around always putting the university first. We've got to be sure that that is first and foremost in our minds and as a priority.
Amid the fallout came a wave of support for Guskiewicz, even a public call to action from famed basketball coach Tom Izzo, expressing disappointment over apparent loss of a 5th president in roughly 7 years. Not long after came an unforeseen twist. Guskiewicz asked by the board to reconsider. Soon after, Guskiewicz accepting a revised increase to a $1.5 million salary, private jet access, and an extension of his contract through 2031, a resounding statement of support.
Were you surprised by that?
I was pleased that the board felt that I had earned an increase. I'm optimistic that we'll get this behind us and stay focused on the future.
He now says he's deeply committed to moving forward, albeit without athletic director Jay Batt, whom he helped recruit.
I'm sorry that Jay made a decision to move on, but I certainly understand. Got a great interim athletics director in John Palumbo.
I also asked the president about Spartan Ventures and its subsidiary, Spartan Media Ventures.
The landscape of college athletics, it has evolved dramatically in the last 2, 3, 4 years, and we're already seeing the benefits of it with our new jersey patches, which we announced about 2 weeks ago. But we're not selling off Spartan Athletics. I want to be clear about that.
Looking ahead, Guskiewicz says his choice to stay on is part of a calling.
Stability matters, and that was also a big part of us feeling a commitment to stay.
From East Lansing, Simon Shaykhet, 7 News Detroit.
A lot of Spartans happy he's still there. Thank you so much, Simon.